Hi, and welcome to True Crime, a channel dedicated to the dark underworld of criminal activity carried out by gangsters, mobsters, cartel leaders, and others. Let's get started. Today, we'll tell you about inside the most ruthless gangs of UK. In this video, we will explore some of the most notorious gangs that operate in the United Kingdom, their history, their criminal activities, and the impact they have on the communities they operate in. Introduction to gang culture in the UK. The UK has a long and complex history of gang culture. Gangs can be found in many cities and towns across the country, and they are often associated with poverty, deprivation, and social exclusion. Gangs in the UK are involved in a range of criminal activities, including drug trafficking, money laundering, extortion, and violent crimes such as assault, robbery, and murder. The emergence of gang culture in the UK is often linked to a lack of opportunities for young people, family breakdowns, and the influence of popular culture. Over the years, the government and law enforcement agencies have taken various measures to address the problem of gang violence, including prevention, intervention, and enforcement strategies. However, the issue remains a significant challenge for the UK, and gangs continue to have a profound impact on local communities. The London gangs. The 28s, Tottenham Mandem, and Peckham Boys. The 28s, Tottenham Mandem, and Peckham Boys are three of the most notorious gangs operating in London. The 28 Seconds are believed to have originated in the 1970s and are named after the 28 bus route that runs through their territory. They are known for their involvement in drug trafficking, money laundering, and violent crimes such as murder and robbery. The Tottenham Mandem is a gang that operates in the Tottenham area of North London. They are involved in drug trafficking, and their members have been linked to several high-profile shootings and stabbings in recent years. The gang is known for its use of violence and intimidation to maintain control over their territory. The Peckham Boys are another notorious gang that operates in South London. They are involved in drug trafficking, extortion, and violent crimes such as murder and robbery. The gang has been involved in several high-profile incidents, including the murder of Damilola Taylor, a 10-year-old boy who was killed in 2000. These three gangs are just a few examples of the many gangs operating in London. Their activities have a significant impact on local communities, and their use of violence and intimidation creates a sense of fear and insecurity among local residents. Law enforcement agencies in London are actively involved in combating gang violence and have implemented various strategies to prevent young people from being drawn into gang culture. However, the problem remains a significant challenge for the city. The Manchester gangs. Gooch Close Gang and Doddington Gang. The Gooch Close Gang and the Doddington Gang are two of the most notorious gangs operating in Manchester. The Gooch Close Gang, also known as the Gooch Gang or simply the Gooch, is believed to have originated in the Moss Side area of Manchester in the 1980s. They are known for their involvement in drug trafficking, money laundering, and violent crimes such as murder and robbery. The gang has been linked to several high-profile incidents, including the 2008 murder of a 16-year-old boy in the Moss Side area. The Doddington Gang, also known as the Doddington Estate Gang, is another notorious gang operating in Manchester. They are believed to have originated in the early 2000s and are known for their involvement in drug trafficking and violent crimes such as murder and robbery. The gang is known for its use of violence and intimidation to maintain control over its territory. Both of these gangs have had a significant impact on local communities in Manchester, and their activities have led to a sense of fear and insecurity among local residents. Law enforcement agencies in Manchester have implemented various strategies to combat gang violence, including prevention, intervention, and enforcement measures. However, the problem remains a significant challenge for the city, and gangs continue to be a source of concern for local authorities and residents alike. The Liverpool gangs. Croxteth Crew and Naga Dogs. The Croxteth Crew and the Naga Dogs are two of the most notorious gangs operating in Liverpool. The Croxteth Crew, also known as the Croxteth Young Guns, are believed to have originated in the Croxteth area of Liverpool in the late 1990s. They are known for their involvement in drug trafficking and violent crimes such as murder and robbery. The gang is also linked to a long-standing feud with the Strand Gang, which has resulted in several incidents of violence over the years. The Naga Dogs, also known as the Naga Dogs or simply the Nagas, are another notorious gang operating in Liverpool. They are believed to have originated in the Norris Green area of Liverpool in the early 2000s. They are involved in drug trafficking and violent crimes such as murder and robbery. The gang is known for its use of violence and intimidation to maintain control over their territory. Both of these gangs have had a significant impact on local communities in Liverpool, and their activities have led to a sense of fear and insecurity among local residents. Law enforcement agencies in Liverpool have implemented various strategies to combat gang violence, including prevention, intervention, and enforcement measures. However, the problem remains a significant challenge for the city, and gangs continue to be a source of concern for local authorities and residents alike. The Birmingham Gangs, Burger Bar Boys and Johnson Crew. The Burger Bar Boys and the Johnson Crew are two of the most notorious gangs operating in Birmingham. The Burger Bar Boys, also known as the BBB, are believed to have originated in the Handsworth area of Birmingham in the 1990s. They are known for their involvement in drug trafficking and violent crimes such as murder and robbery. The gang is also linked to a long-standing feud with the Johnson Crew, which has resulted in several incidents of violence over the years. The Johnson Crew, also known as the Johnsons or simply the JCs, are another notorious gang operating in Birmingham. They are believed to have originated in the Aston area of Birmingham in the 1980s. They are involved in drug trafficking and violent crimes such as murder and robbery. The gang is known for its use of violence and intimidation to maintain control over their territory. Both of these gangs have had a significant impact on local communities in Birmingham, and their activities have led to a sense of fear and insecurity among local residents. Law enforcement agencies in Birmingham have implemented various strategies to combat gang violence, including prevention, intervention, and enforcement measures. However, the problem remains a significant challenge for the city, and gangs continue to be a source of concern for local authorities and residents alike. The impact of gang violence on UK communities. The impact of gang violence on UK communities is significant and far-reaching. It affects not only the individuals directly involved in gang activity, but also their families, friends, and communities. Gang violence can lead to a sense of fear and insecurity among local residents, as well as physical harm and even death. One of the most significant impacts of gang violence is on young people. Gangs often recruit vulnerable young people who may be struggling with issues such as poverty, social exclusion, or a lack of positive role models. Once involved in gangs, these young people are at risk of becoming victims of violence or perpetrating acts of violence themselves. They may also suffer from mental health problems and struggle to reintegrate into mainstream society. Gang violence can also have a significant economic impact on communities. It can deter businesses from investing in areas where gang activity is prevalent, leading to high levels of unemployment and poverty. In addition, the cost of dealing with the consequences of gang violence, such as increased policing and healthcare costs, can place a significant burden on local authorities. The role of law enforcement in combating gang violence. Law enforcement plays a critical role in combating gang violence in the UK. Police agencies have implemented various strategies to tackle the issue, including prevention, intervention, and enforcement measures. Prevention measures aim to address the root causes of gang violence, such as poverty, social exclusion, and lack of positive role models. Police agencies work closely with schools, community organizations, and other stakeholders to provide support and guidance to young people who may be at risk of becoming involved in gangs. Intervention measures seek to provide support to individuals already involved in gangs, including those who may be attempting to leave gang life. This can involve working with community organizations and other stakeholders to provide mentoring, education, and employment opportunities to help individuals transition out of gang life. Enforcement measures aim to disrupt and dismantle gangs and reduce the incidence of violence. This can include increased policing, intelligence gathering, and targeted arrest of gang members. In addition, police agencies work closely with other law enforcement and government agencies to identify and seize the assets of gangs, such as drug profits and weapons. However, law enforcement agencies face significant challenges in combating gang violence, including the underground nature of gang activity and the fear of retaliation from gang members. Police agencies must work closely with communities affected by gang violence to build trust and gather intelligence to effectively tackle the issue. In conclusion, the role of law enforcement is critical in combating gang violence in the UK. Police agencies must implement a range of strategies, including prevention, intervention, and enforcement measures to effectively address the issue. Close collaboration with communities affected by gang violence is essential to build trust and gather intelligence to effectively disrupt and dismantle gangs. Thank you for watching our video on Inside the Most Ruthless Gangs of UK. We hope you found it informative and insightful. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more informative content.